Hello, hello, my kings and queens. Welcome back to my channel. Hope all is well with you and yours. And for anybody who is new, welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by. Okay, so really quickly, we're gonna continue the compatible series and the compatible shake-up series. And we did mutable signs, we did fixed signs, so this is going to be the compatible shakeup love relationship reading. Well, not reading, video, I guess you can call it that. Between the cardinal signs, okay? And this is, like I always say, this is just my opinion, it's not a fact. This is just the way I see the four signs in a relationship and what I think is best for them when they dating each other, how I see it going. You can all so freely disagree or you can agree however you feel. All right, so let's get started. So we're going to get started with Capricorn and Aries. And we're going to start with Capricorn and Aries because I think when it comes to the cardinals, the four cardinal signs, that Capricorn and Aries makes a better pair when it comes to a romantic relationship. And the reason is because, for one, these signs they both have strong personalities. Okay, they're kind of like dominant personalities out of the four. And this is what they're going to find attractive in each other. And also, they both are highly ambitious, and they will stop at nothing to get to the top and to be successful. They both love to work. They both love to put their energy into doing something, and they give their all to their business. These both are also great leaders, so they will appreciate that in each other. And they also will appreciate the differences that they see in each other as well. Like Aries being so passionate and just a go-getter, and their directness is going to be so appealing and sexy to a Capricorn who's more laid back and who likes to avoid confrontation and who just likes to focus on their business, focus on building their status, and stability. And that is what Aries is going to so much appreciate about the Capricorn, how focused they can stay in uncomfortable situations and how calm their demeanor is in uncomfortable situations, because Aries not like that. Aries can get a bit of hot. It can be a hothead at times, and they can learn from the Capricorn how to stay calm in situations that really doesn't need all that energy. And Aries can bring a bit of excitement to Capricorn's life, where Capricorn who, may just want to chill out and relax and just work, work, work. Aries can show them how to take a break and live a little bit on the wild side, and, just do something that's daring, or let your hair down and let's be spontaneous for one night or two, let's have fun. And a Capricorn will appreciate that because Capricorn can use some fun in their life, as they are known for to be the workaholics of the zodiac. And so they're going to appreciate that about each other. And also, a Capricorn is not going to try to tie down the Aries and snatch away their independence. A Capricorn is going to respect the Aries space of need for individual freedom. And Aries is not going to push the Capricorn to always go out when the Capricorn probably wants to stay in at times and, focus on a project that's very important to them. Aries is going to understand that and say, okay, I'm going to go out for a little bit and I'll see you when I get back. It's going to be a mutual understanding between them two for the most part. Now, a concern that they may have to worry about is Capricorn being too stubborn, well, they both can be too stubborn. They both can be too stubborn, but Capricorn more stubborn because Earth signs just more, stubborn in nature. And sometimes not going to want to compromise and put their business before the relationship at times. They can be a little bit too money driven for the Aries, and that can piss off the Aries. And the Aries, like I said, is a hothead. They really don't have tolerance for BS when they feel disrespected, so they can lash out in that way. And the Aries, being a hothead and being very impulsive with decision making, can really frustrate a Capricorn, because a Capricorn likes to plan things out, like they have all the facts on the table before making a decision, and they want to make sure they're making the best decision before they just dive in first and just be spontaneous about it. They need to think things through, and they can clash with the Aries with that impulsive nature. So Aries, you do need to relax with the impulsiveness, know when to use the impulsiveness and when not to. And you got to respect that the Capricorn doesn't move in that way. So you're going to have to meet the Capricorn where it's at when it comes to, planning things, and always come to them and ask them how they feel about certain things before you just make the decision yourself. And Capricorn, you're going to have to understand that Aries, don't do well with stubbornness. You're going to have to compromise and meet Aries' needs as well. If Aries wants to do something, don't be so quick to say no. Aries like to do things. They the doers of the zodiac. They need to burn that energy and they want you to be a part of it. And so even though work is important, your relationship also needs to be equally as important. So you have to respect your relationship and let the Aries know that you respect it and that you're in the relationship with them. So you got to meet them halfway as well. Other than that, this can be a wonderful match between these two. So yeah, for the most part, that's how I see it going between Aries and Capricorn. Let me know what you guys think, my kings and queens, okay? Next, Libra and Cancer. So, Libra and Cancer is a little bit more, romantic and mellow and, sweet. It's just a sweet, soft, easygoing relationship between these two signs. And yes, even though, one is air and the other one is water, what brings these two together is, them respecting the fact that each other values partnership and the importance of being in love. They both recognize that in each other. And, they both looks for a meaningful connection, that means something. Not something that's just going to be superficial and flighty, They want something that's important, between these two. And so the Libra is going to appreciate that, the Cancer is somebody that they can give their heart to and it's going to be taken care of. They going to respect the fact that the Cancer is somebody that they can give their soul to, and that the Cancer is somebody that's going to cherish their soul and nurture it, because Libras is looking for a partner who can take care of them, who can take care of their heart, who won't take advantage of them, because sometimes Libras can, put others' needs before theirs and be taken advantage of. And they're going to find in their Cancer partner that they don't have to worry about that, because a Cancer specialty is to want to take care of their partner and nurture their partner and protect their partner. Cancers are the protectors of the zodiac. And so Libras is going to appreciate that about them, and they're going to fall so head over heels with the Cancer. I mean, how could you not, with somebody that just have a sweet soul like that? And Cancer is going to appreciate that Libra has enough ability in them to wants to go to the end of earth with them. They're going to want to ride those waves with them, even though they don't understand the waves at times that a Cancer go through. They're going to be there by their side because Libras love their partner. They do not believe in leaving their partner when their partner is down. So they're going to want to be there for the Cancer. They also want to show the Cancer how much they appreciate them by, you know, surprising them, throwing little surprise birthday parties for them, planning trips for them, vacations, even candlelight dinners at times, just really romantic. And the Cancer is going to appreciate that, and the Cancer is going to feel needed and wanted by their Libra partner, which is very important for a Cancer in order for them to want to stay put in a relationship. So them two is just going to love being in love with each other. They're going to love being romantic with each other. They're going to love being there for one another, caring for one another, nurturing each other. I mean, the whole thing is just going to be beautiful between these two. And even though Libras don't understand the emotional nature of a Cancer, they're still going to respect the fact that they have feelings, and they're going to hear their partner out whenever their partner needs to speak to them about something. And Cancer is going to appreciate how intelligent Libras is and always want to get their opinion on certain views because they value the intellectual mind of a Libra and how smart they is. And they even probably wants to get their opinion on an outfit or two because Libras also is very creative and they very fashionable. So the Cancer is going to appreciate that about them too. Now, on the flip side, one thing that they probably going to run into that's going to be a problem is that Libra can come too passive aggressive and not say what's on their heart and speak their mind to the Cancer. And they might just do certain things, and then the Cancer find out about it, and the Cancer's like, then why didn't you just tell me instead of just doing this and trying to be sneaky about it? And that's because Libra avoids confrontation because they rather have peace. And so they don't want to be at odds with their Cancer partner. But that can frustrate a Cancer because a Cancer is an expressive zodiac sign, being connected to the water family. So they're going to need their partner Libra to be more expressive when things are bothering them. And what's going to frustrate Libra when it comes to Cancer is Cancer's moodiness and sensitivity at times. Like Libra may make a joke about something that they may find funny, but the Cancer may not find funny because it's something that happened in their past that they just want to forget about, and they don't really want it to be made into a joke. Or they may be moody for having a bad day at work, or somebody just pissed them off, and they may bring that energy home to the Libra. And the Libra, being so light and fluffy and, just a peaceful, loving sign is not going to know how to deal with that energy, and it's going to make them uneasy and uncomfortable. So they do need to watch out for that. And I think Libra, you need to, when a Cancer is in that kind of mood, of course, ask them and say, okay, do they need anything? And just say, okay, well, if you need to talk or if you need me, I'm always here. And give them their space, and respect the fact that certain jokes just not going to be funny, especially when it's made about them. And Cancer, you're going to have to respect that your Libra doesn't like to argue and fight. So you're going to have to find a different way to approach them when something is on your mind and something is bothering you. Do it in a calm, respectful way, and try not to use, too many curse words, or, when you're talking to them, you talk to them, not at them, because then that can make them very, uncomfortable and, can give them a lot of anxiety, and you don't want that. Other than that, once again, another beautiful connection that I see working out fantastically between these two. So that is how I see the Libra and the Cancer connection in a romantic relationship. Let me know what you guys think. If you agree or disagree, it's all good. And that is going to be the end of this video. Once again, thank you, my kings and queens, for stopping by and supporting the channel. I hope this video was helpful for anybody who are cardinal signs, dating another cardinal sign, and you just needed some tips, or you just needed some clarification on how to handle the connection. And yeah, so once again, I appreciate you stopping by, and like always, stay blessed, my kings and queens. Until next time.